Well, good morning, and welcome to Morning Gospel Fuel with Mr. G. And happy Valentine's Day. We'll learn a little bit about Saint Valentine today, but it is Sunday, February 14th, the feast day of Saint Valentine, uh, and the sixth Sunday of Ordinary Time as we are preparing for Lent to begin on Wednesday this week. But Saint Valentine, he was a third century bishop and martyr of the Catholic Church. And Valentine's Day itself was established by Pope Gelasius back in 496 AD, because as legend has it that Saint Valentine was he was martyred for going against the Roman Emperor at that time, and he was performing because, of course, Christian persecution was going on back then, and it still is today. But um, he was performing marriages in secrecy um, because the emperor, I think it was Claudius, wanted the men to serve him and put their priority in serving for him in the army. And and Saint Valentine, knowing the importance of marriage, the importance of love, the importance of God's will, that he performed these marriages in secret, and then eventually led to his capture, and then he was martyred for the faith. Um, so there goes the origin of Saint Valentine and Valentine's Day, if you did not know. And with that being said, he is the patron saint of happy marriages and love. All right, so let's get to the gospel today. The gospel today is from Mark chapter 1, verses 40 through 45. Let's begin in the name of the Father, Son, and Spirit, amen. A leper came to him and, kneeling down, begged him and said, "If you wish, you can make me clean." Moved with pity, he stretched out his hand, touched him, and said to him, "I do will it. Be made clean." The leprosy left him immediately, and he was made clean. Then, warning him sternly, he dismissed him at once. Then he said to him, "See that you tell no one anything, but go show yourself to the priest and offer for your cleansing what Moses prescribed. That will be proof for them." The man went away and began to publicize the whole matter. He spread the report abroad so that it was impossible for Jesus to enter a town openly. He remained outside in deserted places, and people kept coming to him from everywhere. Okay, I think this is a very fitting gospel for today. This gospel actually was read on the 14th of January. So if you want to check out that video for another message, feel free. But otherwise, Jesus here is cleansing a leper, in which we know lepers were considered to be, don't even go near them in those times, because they're thinking of how contagious it was and everything else. And notice that Jesus was moved with pity for him, and then he stretched out his hand and he healed him. Jesus healed the leper out of love and out of the faith that the leper had in Jesus. So I think that's important to take note of, that Jesus only healed those who had faith and trusted him. And Jesus did that. So Jesus loves this leper, and he heals him. But then notice the reaction of the leper, this contagious joy and this desire to just spread the love of Jesus to everybody. Because Jesus even says, "Don't tell anybody." But the man couldn't contain it. He had to let everybody know who Jesus was, what he had just done, and just the amount of love that he has for Jesus, and showing that faith and trust and hope in him. So I think that's a perfect gospel and reaction from the leper on this Valentine's Day. And notice that it's not all sunshine and rainbows. We kind of go through and we think love is all this stuff that we see on movies and pulp culture, and it's sunshine and rainbows all the time, and it's just this marital bliss or relationship bliss all the time. And I've not seen or talked to one married couple that does not have the ups and downs, ebbs and flows of marriage. And whether that be the marriage of a couple, of a bride and a groom, or even the marriage of a priest with the church. Um, every marriage comes at a cost. Love comes at a cost. And that's something that I think St. Valentine would want us to reflect upon today, because through struggle, that love grows stronger. So, as we all know, so as we reflect upon on this Valentine's Day, and celebrate for all the marital bliss of which it has sometimes for this day, is that love shouldn't be just a 1 day thing. So, kind of maybe go through your vows. I think this would be a great idea for especially for married couples, to kind of go through your wedding vows that you make at Mass on your wedding day. The whole, do you promise to be faithful to him or her in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health, to love him and to honor him or her all the days of your life? And that is something that I think would be great for all married couples to go through. Kind of reflect upon the year and show you how you demonstrated love to each other through both the good times and the bad, just like St. Valentine experienced himself. So there we go. Have a great day. Hopefully you got something out of that. Happy Valentine's Day. God bless, and keep it real. In the Father, Son, and Spirit. Amen.